Hello everybody, today is Wednesday, March 8th. It's 4:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The regular session for the futures markets closed just a few minutes ago, and you can see my time in sales. The last trade was 2364.50. So I'm just recording this about 10 minutes after the regular session close. It was quite a day today. Before I continue, first the required disclaimer. Okay, today was crude inventory announcement at 10:30, and on the 500 tick chart of the CL, which is shown here, we can see where that announcement came. The market opened at about 9 and ran up about 50 ticks and then rolled over after the announcement, and the auto trader caught that move in spades. We can see it here. This is also using our line break algorithm, so interesting to note how the logic of the line break algo can use the BWT trend indicator to filter the trades. So we got filled on our limit order here to go short. Here's your line break signal. And then there was a line break signal to go long, actually right here, but that was ignored because the bars were red. So those trades are filtered out. Here's another line break signal to go long, and that trade is filtered out. We went short again. We were trail stopped out here and then went short again, and then went short a third time. And that gave us a total of 22.30 for the day. So quite a spectacular performance on this crude oil 500 tick chart, and an excellent demonstration of the very unique BWT line break algorithm and how that can filter out trades and stay in the direction of the trend. Okay, next up is the DAX on a 34-second line break chart, and we didn't take any heat today in this market. On this chart, we ran up to 1037.50 on a couple of winners and losers. This is trading two contracts. Mostly responsible for that was this big short trade here. We got filled on our limit order. You can see the pullback here, and a very nice exit placement. Next up is the crude oil on the Uni Renko chart, and this had a number of trades and ran up to $1,000 on two contracts. If I bring the equity curve up here, we had a little bit of a drawdown at the open, but recovered it to finish very nicely. This trades quite a bit because we're using a limit order minus only one tick. Next up is the E-mini S&P on the Super Renko 12 tick, and that had a nicely placed short here at 2368.75, ran down as low as 61. This is actually set to trade overnight, so the open P&L is 450 here. If I was paying attention, I probably would have closed this at the close and got a little bit better than this, but I'm just going to let it finish out its trade here. But still, this is a pretty solid performance on this chart here on a single trade to run up about 40 ticks. Okay, next up is the Dow E-mini on the Super Renko 6 tick. We had a number of trades in this market today, mostly underwater until about the noon hour, and then came back nicely with a couple of good swings here, finishing at 500 P&L for the day. We had a single long trade in the bonds, good for a few ticks, ran up to about $300. And then the crude oil on the Precision Renko chart had three trades. It had a long here off the open. We missed the really big sell-off in the short here because we probably did not get filled on our limit order. by the looks of these tails, it looks like we came close, but the limit fill on this is at the close of the bar minus 7 ticks, but the way these bars form, we didn't get 7 ticks, but I can tell you by looking at this, we came pretty close. Regardless, 500 is still a decent profit in the crude. This also shows how these bars can catch a really large move. This is 280 ticks from where the bars turn red here. That's all for today's video. If you'd like to find out more, please visit our website at bluewavetrading.com or feel free to email me at systems@bluewavetrading.com. Thanks for watching today.